You've had to say you're not dominating our conference. You've had your conference.
But it wasn't just protesters who dominated today's Conservative election launch. Annabel Goldie's message to voters was lost as she fielded questions about why candidates are quitting and donors are no longer giving the party cash.
I leave members in local associations and regions to get on with their own affairs.
Are you aware, though, that the man who promised £1 million over the next 10 years has phoned your treasurer and told him he can forget it?
Well, my party has had to deal with issues concerning a candidate. Quite rightly, the party has dealt with that.
That candidate is businessman Malcolm McCaskill. He was sacked by the party last week. That decision infuriated wealthy friends who have now withdrawn their promise of £1 million in cash. The Tories also recently lost candidate Ian White, and this morning it's been announced Councillor David Meikle will no longer be on the Glasgow list. He's calling for an investigation into how candidates were selected.
Annabel Goldie will be disappointed her party's election launch was overshadowed by protesters and troubles over candidates and donors. But she's not the only leader of a Scottish political party who's had troubles over the last few days.
The Liberal Democrats have also lost one of their candidates. Former MSP Hugh O'Donnell was depositing his papers to become an independent today after quitting the party.
I think the system in Scotland is much more tightly whipped and much more heavy-handed than either it should be or needs to be. There are too many people, for me, who think they're living in the thick of it rather than in the real world.
No cuts! No cuts!
Between Tory turmoil and Lib Dem losses, it's been a distracting beginning to election season. Raymond Buchanan, reporting Scotland, Edinburgh.